Bringing you the latest news from Bucks County, this is the Courier Times Update with Rachel Cannelli.
This Courier Times Update is brought to you by St. Mary Medical Center in Langhorne, PA. It's your health, expect more. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Rachel Cannelli, reporting from the Courier Times newsroom with what you need to know in our community for Wednesday, July 17th. A Northampton mom pleaded guilty Tuesday to child endangerment and drug charges months after her 14-year-old son's threats of an end-of-the-world attack on Council Rock South High School sent shockwaves through the district. Prosecutors dropped related gun charges against Elizabeth Donahoe. She will be sentenced in 60 days and will most likely get probation. Prosecutor Matt Weintraub was pleased with the plea deal and praised the students' parents and authorities who responded to the threat.
I'd like to commend the parents that behaved very responsibly in the Council Rock School District. They spoke to their kids. When they learned that there was a serious threat by another student, they reported it immediately to the police. And I'd also like to commend the Northampton Township Police for taking that threat very seriously. And obviously we're very relieved that a disaster was averted.
We always contended she had nothing to do with the incident at Council Rock. And at no time did she ever give her son any weapons whatsoever.
As conditions of her bail, Donahoe must continue mental health counseling and is banned from possessing any firearms. Reporter Lori Mason-Schrader has this full story at buckscountycouriertimes.com. 3 alleged robbers of cemetery visitors thought they were only facing misdemeanor charges, but are now looking at felonies. A district judge upgraded the charges against Pamela Hummel, Jose Leon, and Nathan Phillips, who are accused of stealing credit cards from a dozen vehicles at cemeteries in Bucks and Montgomery counties. The 3 face a combined and staggering total of more than 100 charges and could get up to 7 years in prison if convicted of the third-degree felonies. Reporter Hema Duarte has more on this story on our website. The new Bucks County Justice Center is about 13 months behind schedule, and officials say that's costing taxpayers more money. The county commissioners were scheduled to vote today on a $600,000 contract increase for the architects working on the new courthouse in Doylestown. The project extension is blamed on unavoidable time delays, and it's running at more than 1% over budget. Reporter James McGinnis will have the latest updates on this story online. A parade of teenage girls testified Tuesday that accused William Tennant music teacher Tyrone Dinkins often gave them unwanted hugs and made inappropriate comments. But Dinkins' attorney says the girls who first accused his client had access to Grind. One was supposedly mad that she didn't get into Tennant's elite choir, and another reportedly wanted revenge after being kicked out of the school's musical. The trial has resumed today. For updates from reporter Lori Mason-Schrader, check back with buckscountycouriertimes.com. When we return, our very own Kimberly Flanders travels to Bristol for the weekly meeting of the Wheelie Dogs. Our pet show host Kimberly Flanders talks to owners of a couple special handicap pups who use wheelchairs to get around. Good to see you, Kim. I've never seen these types of devices for dogs, really any animal, so how do they actually use them?
Well, okay, they do exist, which I didn't know actually before, but the owner it's like a harness and it straps around the dog's stomach, and the owner puts their little back legs in these 2 little holders, and they just kind of hold their legs up and they just run around, and they get around pretty well. They can go all terrain, they can go off-roading in the grass, and it's for little dogs, it's for big dogs, so they make them in all sizes, and it's pretty much just for dogs that don't have the use of their back legs, or they're paralyzed from the waist down, and it just helps them get around. So it's really cute. I obviously love handicapped animals, so this was a very fun experience for me.
And creative it sounds. So let's meet these cute doggies in this week's Bucks Best Friends.
We come here every Thursday and we walk around and greet people, and the dogs get to run around and, you know, be friends. He ruptured a disc in his spine, and we took him to the University of Pennsylvania, and they did surgery and said it was a 70-30 chance that he would be able to walk again. We go hiking, and he'll roll when he can, and then when he can't, we have a backpack. We put him in the backpack and you know, hike with him. He goes camping with us. And a lot of young kids will say that. I feel so bad for your dog. I said, it's nothing to feel bad. He does all the same stuff as the other dogs and happy as can be. A lot of people say that we're really good people for giving them this life. And the truth of the matter is, I can't imagine life without him. Like, he's given me, you know, an amazing life.
If you love animals or have a pet show question, you can email Kimberly at kflanders@phillyburbs.com. Shane Monahan definitely deserved to be congratulated after his stellar performance on the mound and at the plate led Falls to the Lower Bucks American Legion Baseball Championship with a 13-3 victory over Bristol Tuesday at Copper Kettle Field.
I felt good all day.
He's done what he's done all year for us. He got ahead early, he threw strikes, he used 3 or 4 pitches today off the strikes. I worked out of a couple early jams, did a nice job. Pitched to contact when he had to. They did a terrific job for us today.
I wasn't expecting to 10-run them. I mean, they're a good team. Last year they beat us. They always play us hard. And I was lucky enough to pitch today, and I got ahead of hitters and let them hit my pitch, and our team hit today. Got scored runs. It means a lot. I mean, from the beginning we knew that we were going to have a pretty good shot at it, and we pretty much breathed through playoffs pretty good and got a big lead today, and looked like we were going to have it the whole way, and we did.
Falls unseated the 2-time defending champions in 8 innings, claiming both the regular season and postseason titles. The Dirtbags will host the Region 3 tournament on its home field at Pennsbury High School starting on Saturday, while runner-up Bristol will also be part of the 8-team field. You can see Jen Wielgus' full video and recap at buckscountycouriertimes.com. Now here's a look at what we're working on in the newsroom. Temple University's basketball coach is speaking today at Holy Ghost Prep's basketball camp, and our video sports reporter Jen Wielgus will be there. GlaxoSmithKline conducts its annual Science in the Summer program, teaching kids basic physics principles in Wrightstown, and reporter Chris English will be covering. And finally, our reality panel talks about the mark of a young star from Glee and what he left with their generation. You can find updates for all of these stories at buckscountycouriertimes.com or follow me on Twitter for your latest local news. I'm Rachel Kennelly. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.